Welcome back, YouTube. I'm on the TRX today, and I am going to add the lane keep assist. I know some people don't like it, but I tended to use it on the highway, and when I tow a trailer, kind of help me keep it centered if I'm not 100% paying attention. So this, I am going to try this too, but I'm more focused on this thing. So this is the part number. The P68312620AG. Now, to pull this out, I just got to take these screws out here, and I got to remove, this is for the trailer brakes and the aux buttons. I did a previous video on the lights for the interior, how to take this off, but basically there's two screws right there that go in from the top, and once you remove that, you just rip it out. I mean, it sounds like you're breaking it, but that's just what it sounds like. So we'll get this swapped over, and after that I'll have to do the programming. Okay, so I took out, you can see screw holes here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's 4 screws, real small Torx. I don't know what the size is, but if you got one of those tools, it probably will have what you need, but it's small. And then now this piece just come right off. And now I'm just going to swap this over to that, and then I can put it back together. And now if you do this, it's obvious you take the screws out and put them right back where you took, on the other one. But it looks like there is 4 screws to move this plate over. Okay, to get these aux buttons out, there's a few tabs. You see 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. So to release it, you have to pry these this way. So you're gonna pull this way and this way while you're pressing on it, and it'll kind of like start to come out, and you're gonna want to hold it that way so it doesn't pop back in, and then hit the top ones with a screwdriver, and then I only actually had to lift one and the whole thing popped out. So the whole thing comes out in one piece, and now it's just gonna snap back in. So obviously you want to hold it the right way, and you're just gonna slide it in, and that's it. It's in. So it was 100 times easier than taking it out. So now I just gotta put these 4 little tiny screws in here, and then I can drop that bezel on. Okay, I got these 4 screws in. You gotta make sure you tighten them all the way down, because you're starting to scratch with as far as threads into the new plastic. So now it's just a matter of tightening this down with and these screws or nuts, bolts, I mean, they were not tight at all. I mean, they weren't loose, but it almost took no effort to loosen them up. Now, when I say that they were loose, I mean, let's see, I would say I could have done that with just this. They were slightly snug, but I could have broke it loose without a ratchet. Okay, so now all of the bolts are tight, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 items you need to plug, 5. So you got this. You will not get a picture. This little white plug. The white plug will not, the screen will not turn on without that plugged in. This I assume is for the controls. And then you have your aux switches and your trailer brake and your 12-volt power source. So now it's just time to put it back. Well, this should be, it was actually harder to take it out just because I wasn't 100% sure what I had in there, like what I had to do exactly. Trailer. The antenna one, or the screen one, is the shortest one, it seems. Actually, the 12-volt one on top, too. The purple part of this plug goes to the top. And the only thing is there's a little purple tab on top, and push it back down. I think that's what was keeping it. That keeps it locked in. Now just the this 12-volt. Make sure nothing's gonna get smashed in here. There's a lot of space behind the radio. And then you just lift it into place. And that's it. I just put the 2 screws in the top. As you can check. Now this, obviously this has the parking button on it too, which, so it's not exactly for a TRX, but turn the ignition on. As you can see, all the TRX stuff is here, so you don't have to worry about that. And now I have a backup radio or screen, so I'll save the other one, or maybe I'll sell it because they're actually more expensive than this one. As we know, the performance pages take forever to load up, but here it comes. That's loading. Yeah, my biggest concern was whether or not this screen was going to match the truck, but it does. So as far as what I have to do from here is the AlphaOBD. Now what I think I found out is that if you have the Tazer unmarried, you can make your changes, and if you have to take the Tazer out in the future, your changes will stick. So that's what I'm going to do with this setup. And this has got like a factory screen protector on it. So, but anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'm thinking that I'll be okay with not having to reflash it every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmarry the Tazer, then I will do the changes for the lane keep assist. Here's the performance pages are up. And it's all stuff from previous, so that's all stored somewhere else. I'm going to make the changes with OBD, AlphaOBD, and then it should be able to retain it, and then I can remarry the Tazer, and then that way when I take it out, I don't have to make all those changes. But I will, when I make the configuration changes, I will save it. I will save it so that it'll be a quick change when I go to do it again. Okay, so we're gonna run through this quick to turn it on. So I got a 21 TRX, so we're gonna go in here, scroll up to the 21 power net there. Now I already did it, so I'm not gonna connect and do it again. So, but I can go to the bottom and show you what to do. So you're gonna select down here with the hood up. Select procedure to start car configuration change. First thing you're going to want to do is lane departure warning present. So you're going to go under here. They're all right here. Lane departure warning present. You're going to go up, click on that, and then select yes. And then go to lane departure torque CSM present. You want to check yes. And lane departure warning CSM present. Also check yes. And to show you quick like that, you're going to, just tap on it here, select value, then you're going to hit yes. And that's it. Okay, so now we're in, ready to start it up. Now my previous changes were the cruise control, so adaptive, as you see, it's still working. Turn that back off, and now that button is actually lit up now, so I will put that on. Lane sense on, and as you can see, it's showing that little icon there in the corner. Turn it off, and that's it. I trust that it's going to work because the other thing didn't. Here's the screen. I still have the protective from the factory on there. I'm probably going to leave it on there until I get an actual cover, but everything is the same, even with this. And I am going to try that. I don't think the computer is set for it, but what the hell, I'll try it anyway. But everything here is what it's supposed to be. So hopefully anybody that's looking to add a few of these things to your truck, this was simple enough. I mean, it took me longer to do it just because I did the video on it, but that's that. It's pretty simple. And like I said, I unmarried the Tazer to do it, and it did not take them off when I unmarried it, so I think we're pretty good there. So if you like what you see, please subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.